This week, I got the chance to toss it around with Williamstown senior Ty Ott. He is a team captain this year and first-team All-State and first-team All-LKC performer. Here's more with Ty Ott.
The WTAP Sports Toss Around, sponsored by Wash Right Unlimited Car Wash.
All right, Todd, man, first question I'll ask you, just how'd you get into baseball and why have you stuck with it for so long up to this point?
So my dad got me into it. I remember I started playing when I was about 3 years old. He used to always take me down to the fields, to the park. He'd always hit me some ground balls, pitch to me and hit, and it was just a blast, and I loved the game, so I'd love to stay in it as long as I can.
And man, you're at a great place for it, dude. Williamstown is awesome, man. I told you this facility is sweet. You guys have won a lot. What's it like playing for a school, obviously, that's so competitive and wins a lot and has, man, great facilities like this? It's
a blessing. I mean, especially you got the community behind you. Couldn't ask for any better coaches. It's awesome. I love it. I wouldn't want to play for anybody else.
Yeah, talking about after high school, right? You talked about going to Florida post-grad. Just walk me through the recruiting process. What was that like? How'd you find that school? What made you want to go play there next year?
So it was just a really good opportunity with Coach McCall and Coach Pickett. I went down and met with them. Really good dudes. In Florida, your opportunities are widespread. I just felt it was a good fit for me, and I'm excited for it.
Man, being a two-way, I'll talk to you a little about the baseball side of it first. I'll start with hitting, man. Just say, like, when you're in a, hitter's count, you're 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, what pitch are you looking for? What spot, what location?
I'm looking for something middle in that I can just put a barrel to and hit something really hard.
Yeah, absolutely. And now on the pitching side, man, when you're up there, said you're starting, you're number one guy right now. Just kind of what's your mindset pitching, starting like kind of routine, working up, and then when you're on the mound, what are you thinking? What kind of stuff you think about when you're attacking hitters and just trying to win?
I'm trying to fill the zone up as much as I can, and I trust my defense behind me. So I'm just trying to fill the zone up and get outs.
And this year, you talked about starting off. You guys are missing a lot of guys because of basketball, but when you get your full team back, what do you think you guys can do this season?
I think we can win a state championship. It's going to take a lot of work. We got to grind, but we got a really good group of guys willing to put in the work, so I think we can get there.
Now, talking about you kind of off the baseball field, what do you like, man? What are things you like to do in your free time around here?
I like to lift, working out. It's like something I've always loved doing, and I like to go fishing. My dad, he's got a nice bass boat, so we get to go out there and go fish, and it's a good time.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm sure your coach loves the answer about the lifting. Yes. And last thing I'll ask you, just kind of like pre-game or anything you guys like to do. Like, you guys listen to music, you guys hacky sack around or anything like that? What do you guys like pre-game?
So, like pre-game, usually every game we come in here, we'll take batting practice, and then there's like one song I listen to every pre-game. It's just a routine I have. Then we'll go down to the field, get stretched, get loose, throw, take in and out, and get ready to play.
I had a great time tossing it around with Ty. We'll see if the Yellow Jackets can replicate their success from last season. That'll do it for sports. When we come back, we'll have one last look at your weather.